Begin speaking after the beep.
I think it's TOEFL test. That happened on April 5th, 2021. Even though my TOEFL test didn't go very well, I did my best and I hope the result will be good too. I had some problems, such as poor connection and some test takers who were noisy at that time, so I couldn't fully concentrate on that test. And I think this task is very important for me because it also affects on my graduation at this university later. And anyway, I am majoring in Department of English Education, so those are why this test is necessary for my life.
Begin speaking after the beep.
I think family members are the most important influence on young adults. Family is very important for me because or at least I see them every single day. Family is also the first teacher to teach manners and other simple things. It is also common for children to imitate the behavior and habits of their family, for especially their parents. And for me, family is not just a family. They are my friends who always listen to me, and I love them so much.
Begin speaking after the beep.
She just agreed. She didn't think that it will actually help the students. It talked about leadership and organizational skills, but it is not really what it is. Typically, it's just for doing basic tasks, like typing or filing stuff. Nothing very meaningful. And we cannot learn something new about it. She also didn't agree with the statement that said it will help after graduate because there are a lot of other universities that have the same requirements. So there are lots of other students have those positions. Even if we take the position on that company while we're still a student, once you graduate, the competition for permanent jobs would be impossible.
Begin speaking after the beep.
It started with an image of a big city, that were lots of buildings, skyscrapers, and the lines on the city streets looked old fashioned, and it was mostly darkness rather than sunlight, and there was only just a little bit of light from the street lamps on the top of that. It was raining, and these details worked together to create gloomy, mysterious feeling. Then it showed detectives talking to each other in an office. That office, located in a tall building in a big city, sometimes in the 1940s.
Begin speaking after the beep.
She has to move out of her apartment right away because there is something wrong with the water pipes, and it takes about 2 weeks to fix the problem. And also, there is midterm exams coming up, so she has to find a place to live for 2 weeks later. There are two options. First, she could stay at her friend's house and sleep on their living room couch. It's free, but it could be a little crowded. Second option is to stay in a small hotel. It's pretty reasonable, but it will still end up costing some money. And for me, it depends on her. If she can study with noisy, it's better to take her friends over. But if she couldn't, she better rent those small hotel.
Begin speaking after the beep.
Impatient plants have little spiky hairs all over them, like spikes sticking out of the plant that are so numerous and dense that they prevent insects from landing on the leaves. Basically, there is just no room for the insect to land, and since insects complain on the leaves, they cannot eat them. So the little hairs serve as a physical feature to protect. While potato plants able to release a chemical throughout its leaf system whenever an insect attacks, and that will cause the plant to react by releasing a chemical. It makes insect feel full, so it stops eating the plant.